What was that about? Let me check. Check. Okay. Y'all let me know if it sounds off or anything. All right, y'all. Welcome back. We are here. We are live. Back at it again with another gaming new show here, man. So, like, share, subscribe. I did forget to put up a poll. I'll put it up now. Also, click that link that's pinned at the top. That's for you to become an official sponsor of the channel, people. By as low as 99 cents a month, ladies. You don't get better than that, people. We are here. We are here, people. We're gonna get into these topics in just a second. Okay? But for now, what's going on? Talk to me. We're here. We live. That's it. My brother Chris in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Molly. My brother Molly in the building. Good, my brother. Happening out there. Finally off work. Let's go. But you on vacation? What that mean? What that mean, brother? Hmm? Hmm? What that mean, brother? Hmm? Yeah, we're gonna start off in a couple minutes, man. If they got that Project PS6 PC. Oh, you just got a few days off? Oh, okay. That's always a good thing. Able to chill, bro. Relax. It'd be the best, bro. What sucks is the day before you gotta go back into that shit. Trash. Oh, snap. Y'all let me know if the audio sound good. Everything sound good. Y'all let me know, man. Yo, how's the weather out there, Chris? I think you had told me like y'all was supposed to get some kind of storm or something like that a couple days ago, I think it was. How did that turn out, bro? Let me know. Dig. You dig. What's this? Right. Hold on, my bad. It's supposed to rain over here, but it's still. Yeah, it's kind of crazy over here. They saying that like it's raining right now, but it's saying like the winds are supposed to pick up. Supposed to be getting like 45 miles per hour wind. Crazy. Storm wasn't too bad. Got a lot of heavy rain. Okay. Was in the 30s. Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. In Texas, in Florida, temps dropping to the 30s is wild. Wild. That's crazy, bro. Uh there hasn't been a lot of gaming news, man. Got heavy winds here. Oh, okay, so yeah, them shits is coming over here. Getting like 45, 50 miles per hour winds. So crazy. Definitely crazy, huh? My brother Mike stepped up in the building. Mike, what up? Yeah, man. Tired of this, especially as you get older, bro. Start to like, I can't stand the. It's not that I can't stand it. It's just like when it gets like really cold, I can't stand it. This northeast weather, like that cold, I can't. It's cool when it gets cold, you know what I'm saying? Like throw on the hoodie, you look fly, you know what I'm saying? Like hoodie on, boat. It's like cold that you can't even look up. You gotta be walking with your head down directly to your destination. Like I can't stand that shit. And that. Oh, I used to take all that shit. It was cold. Like I didn't care, bro. Oh, no more. I know more. All right, bet. All right, so we good. All right, so let's get this started. Let me lower this music a little bit, yeah, cause I got a lot of things. There's a lot to this. Yeah. So there hasn't been much in the gaming news cycle lately. That's why I haven't been those like that as of late. Uh, anything show worthy? You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's a lot of rumors, but there's always gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's never going. So just me personally, I didn't feel like getting into. I wasn't interested. Like yo, whatever, bro. But got some things here to discuss, so we're gonna get straight into it, man. Like, share, subscribe. As I'm doing the show, let me know if there are any audio issues that so I could try to fix. All right. Uh, like, share, subscribe. Click that link that's pinned at the top. Gives you exclusive access to become an official sponsor for as low as 99 cents a month, people. Okay? Uh right there. Right there, bomb. Vote on that poll, you heard? All right, bet. All right, cool. So look. So first, we're gonna start off with Project Helix, okay? We're gonna go over the Xbox Wire, the official Xbox website, where Jason Ronald put the article out there. All right, so let's get into it right away. Uh, boom. So here we are. Okay, here it is from the GDC building. Okay, here it is. He wrote this on March 11th. Okay, so this is a summary of my Xbox Developer Summit keynote address delivered March 11th at the GDC. Okay, so the summary. Not even. Let's just get into this. The character world stories from developers as we celebrate 25 years of Xbox. I want to continue to push innovation at work on our next generation first party console. Project Helix is designed to play your Xbox console and PC games, delivering leading performance, ushering in the next generation of console gaming. As part of our multi-year partnership with AMD, we're shaping the future of rendering and and simulation. Project Helix is powered by custom AMD SoC and co-designed for the next gen of DirectX and FSR to unlock what comes next. Delivers magnitude deep in ray tracing performance and capabilities. Talking about the graphics, visual ambition, yada yada. Excited to share. We plan to ship alpha versions of the hardware developers beginning in 2027. Okay, as you see here, they're gonna ship alpha versions. Okay. Normally you will see like dev kits being shipped out to developers and things like that. They're shipping out alpha versions of what it is, of whatever this is gonna be, right? So keep that in mind. We're committed to keeping games from 4 generations of Xbox playable for years to come. As part of our 25th anniversary later this year, we'll be pulling out new ways to play some of the most iconic games from our past. As games increasingly span devices, we're breaking down the barriers between console and PC games for more seamless cross-device play, making Xbox experience consistent across screens. It also gives developers a simpler, unified path to reach more players while helping reduce development cost. Okay, so we're taking everything we've learned about building a leading gaming OS and directly in Windows for both players and developers. So basically, what this is a PC, right? We're bringing that all together directly into Windows for both players and developers. Okay, Windows, the only place you see Windows is on PC. So that's what it's gonna be. After look at this. After debuting an early version of the with the ROG Xbox Ally handheld, today I'm excited to share that we bring in the same innovation to Windows 11 with Xbox Mode that begins rolling out in April, starting with select markets. Xbox Mode lets players seamlessly switch between productivity and play with a familiar full screen and controller optimized Xbox experience while embracing the openness of Windows. Okay, that right there is a PC. Right, there's nothing else that needs to be said. Xbox has an incredibly lineup of games. Okay, yada 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 yada. Players should be able to play these games across more devices. What they're basically saying the same thing. This is just the start of generation. Bro, this is what I can't. Right? I feel like this is my first time reading this. I read this and I got nothing from it. This is the same type of talk that we gotten from Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer. They said the same thing, bro. Nothing here changed from whatever they said before in the past. It's the same thing. And this is what I can't stand, bro. Like, just say what the hell it is. Just say it. Y'all keep using the same words over and over. And I hate when they do that. Like, they try to trick people's minds using certain words, shit like that. Like, I cannot stand that. Instead of just being like upfront about what it is that's really going on. So again, they're shipping out what do they call it? Alpha versions of the hardware beginning in 2027. Okay. Again, I see people saying, oh, it's a console, right? Because they keep putting the word console out there, right? So, again, this is just me guessing because we still don't know what the official product is. They haven't revealed it yet, right? I've seen people say, oh, can you go into like a micro center, let's say, and build your own Helix right? No, you can't. So it's not a PC, it's a console. So again, a console basically is something like you can't upgrade pieces inside, like can't upgrade like a GPU or CPU, whatever it is, motherboards. You can't do anything with a console. That's why it's a console, right? What you get, what you see is what you get. So basically, that's what this piece of hardware is gonna be. It's gonna be a PC that you won't be able to upgrade. So whatever it is that they come out with, that PC, that's what you're gonna get, right? Like if you look at something like um the ROG Nook, right? Something like that, can't upgrade that. The GPU is like attached to the motherboard, so there's no upgraded. Can't go into Micro Center and say, "Yo, I want to upgrade my GPU on Nook." You can't do that. So if you get a 5070 Nook, ROG Nook 5070 edition, that's what you get. So whatever specs that one has, that's what you're rolling with for whatever amount of time you plan on having that Nook. So that's what I see with this situation right here, right? It's going to be in the console form because you won't be able to upgrade it or nothing like that. What you see is what you get. Whatever the specs come with it, that's what it's going to be. It's going to have the same features like the Xbox thing. Like they said with the ROG. Going to be able to play the console game and the PC games and shit like that. Same thing, basically. But the hardware itself will not be upgradable. In case you want more performance and shit like that, you won't be able to do it. So that's what I get from this. That's all I'm getting from this here. As far as everything else, this was pointless. It was a waste of time, to be honest. Because if you got nothing new to show, you have nothing new to talk about, why are you there? There's no reason for you to be there if you got nothing else to show us. Like, this is unbelievable. Because you see a lot of content creators out there still talking about it's a console. They're focusing on console gaming. Like breaking news type shit. And it's just crazy to me that they talk about it like it's on break. Oh, Xbox is back. They're focusing on console game on again. Look at what Asha said. Starting with the console. All they're doing is trying to emulate all the games that you played in the past. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I feel like she's talking about. Starting with console is being able to emulate all them older games from your 360 libraries and all that shit. Bring it into the future. Is this thing gonna have a disk drive? Is what I want to know. I don't think I've seen anything about a disk drive being implemented, anything about a disk drive being attachable to this thing. And this is what I don't like about this GDC presentation. I got nothing from it. The same way they went in, it's the same way they came out. I got nothing from it. So again, I'm confused as I always am when it comes to Microsoft and Xbox. I'm always confused. Yo, Ice Cream, what's good, my brother? Because I never know what the hell these people doing. They never talk clearly to you. See what I'm saying? So I'm still confused at the end of the day. I know it's a PC, but I don't know what the hell's going on with this. That's the only thing. Does it have a disk drive that if you pop in your OG Xbox game, is it going to be able to play it? So they keep talking about backwards compatibility. That seems to be the number one thing on every Xbox gamer out there. That's their number one thing, backward compatibility, which me personally, I don't understand it for 1 second. I'll tell you that shit right now. I don't understand what the whole big deal of backwards compatibility is. Because you know what's going to happen? Try playing an old game that you played back in, you know, whatever, 2005 or some shit like that. You're going to pop it in, boom. You're going to play for 10, 20 minutes. You're going to be like, oh, remember this? Your mind is so used to what we had, the technology we have today. You're going to pay for 20 minutes and you're going to turn it off.
At Super West Super Chatted $2.66.
Yo,
the
Mike,
people
I
who got
appreciate
Series
that, my brother.
10
I don't know why
won't
the
get
sound
Helix.
effects ain't going off. I don't know what the hell's going on here, brother. But I appreciate that, bro. Can you hear a bomb? That? I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know what's going on with these sounds. Put it in my... Say one more time. I don't know what that's going on. But I appreciate that, my brother. Oh, you can hear it? Oh, shoot. I can't hear it. I don't know why. I'll follow y'all. The people who got Series X won't get Helix. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the hell Xbox fans. I don't know, bro. Listen to me. Everything is confused. Because you look at this, right? Right? You look at this. This is an Xbox campaign. It's already done with. You know, one of the worst campaigns we have ever seen. So now they're throwing it out the window. They no longer want this to be a thing. That's an Xbox. This is an Xbox. They don't want that. They're coming into the era, Project Helix, whatever the hell is going to be, which is essentially the same thing. If you go back and read what Jason Ronalds is saying, and it's the same thing. All they're trying to do is trying to sell you that piece of hardware, that Project Helix. But in reality, you don't need it. You don't need it. But they're coming out with it, and they're trying to sell it to you. So they got to put something out. They got to put it out there for you to have some sort of interest. But the only thing, we got to wait. GDC, we got nothing from it. I want to know if that shit's going to have a disk drive. That's what I want to know. But anyways, coming back to this, they spend all this money on this campaign, on the damn campaign right here. Spend all that money on this. And now it's out the window. It's done. So now it leaves. This is why Xbox is so confused. Because they never stick to the plan. There's always something else happening with. Like, you just sold this to the masses. Everything is an Xbox. You just sold this to the masses. So now you're leaving the average person confused at all. But I thought everything was an Xbox. Like, let's say they backtrack from this. They don't want none of that shit to be on your phone and all this. They're going to be like, oh, but I thought everything was an Xbox. Nah, they backtrack. Like, it's confusing, bro. It's confusing. So, also, right? This is word from the tech experts themselves, right? They said a whole lot of stuff happening with the specs and things like that, right? But where is it? Right here, okay? This is all you need to know. Coming from Digital Foundry, okay? It's likely the best route forward. From a developer perspective, Xbox is a PC right here, okay? Perhaps one that receives a limited level of specific optimizations, but basically runs the exact same code as a PC build. AKA, it's a PC. AKA, perhaps one that receives a limited level of specific optimization, which is basically what I just said, right? which is basically, if you go back to my older streams, is basically what I used to say. It's gonna be like some sort of Nook situation where you won't be able to upgrade it. It's gonna have specific specs, and that's what you gotta go with. But now this is coming from Digital Foundry, so this is basically what it's gonna be. Basically, what's gonna be. It's a PC. Okay, when a developer is creating a game for Xbox, they know they're creating it for PC with the same code as a PC build. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Now, we don't know any pricing or what the hell's going on. Is it gonna have a disk drive? I don't know. Is it gonna have the Steam store on it? My guess is yes, because they've integrated Steam into that whole Xbox new UI that they got on Xbox. It shows your Steam games and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna have Steam on it. If it doesn't have Steam on it, what's the point of this? Which at the end of the day, if they're trying to do this whole Xbox thing, it shouldn't have Steam on it. If they're trying to get back to, like Asha said, the roots of what Xbox really is and shit like that, then it shouldn't. But my guess is that it is going to have a Steam on it. Okay? It is going to have Steam on it. So, at the end of the day, again, another thing that I'm going to show y'all here, right? Xbox is now going to have Copilot coming to the current gen consoles later this year. So shout outs to Hip Hop Gamer, right? Because Hip Hop been talking about it. Said that the AI, remember when I was telling you that he said that AI is going to come in, and instead of you looking at a YouTube video to try to help you as a guide, oh, let me see where this thing is at so I can get the trophy and shit like that, you're going to be able to ask Copilot right there. Bang. Probably hit the Xbox button on your controller. Yeah, show me where to get this this trophy. Boom. Pop up, boom. Do it seamless. Copilot will guide you as you're playing. They're going to guide you. Okay? So that's coming to Xbox. So be ready for that. Okay? And also, I don't know if y'all remember when I reported this, that Xbox was going to spend more money on Game Pass, trying to bring more games to it. So apparently it was for demos that they were working on it, right? So now that project is officially killed over at Xbox. So it seems like a lot of things that they've been wanting to do, it's like they're throwing it out the window. Okay, have new president over there. Oh, Matt Booty has been promoted. Maybe they want to start their own thing. Want to start with a clean slate and do their own thing over there. But this is also another thing that's happening right now. Okay, this was a project that they had. They were gonna spend money on to try to bring more demos from big AAA games over into Game Pass, so you could go ahead and try out the demo for free, kind of like they do Steam, right? On Steam, you get a lot of free demos that you can download and. They were trying to do the same thing with Xbox, but that project has now been shut down. Okay, there's that. Also, right, we have some words here from the lead composer of Starfield, trying to let people know that people weren't ready for it. It will eventually become legendary. This is what the composer of Starfield. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. I just want to read you the headline, so I can let you know where his mind is at. Okay, I can let you know where Xbox minds are at. Okay, okay. I want to let you know. I'm trying to paint a picture for you. Okay, put all this thing together. Talking about Asha, talking about bringing Xbox back, right? Console first. Heard you, right? All this shit. We have yet to hear from Matt Booty's ass. I don't know where the hell Matt Booty is. Okay? Who the hell knows what the hell Matt Booty going? Okay? Got Jason Ronald standing up there at GDC, wasting everybody's damn time because he said absolutely nothing. Only things that we already heard from Sarah Bond. By the way, they're throwing Sarah Bond under the bus. Phil Spencer's not getting none of the heat. It's all going towards Sarah Bond. Because apparently after she'd been fired, whatever, people coming out talking about that was all Sarah Bond's plan, when in reality, they've been talking about Xbox everywhere. Way before Sarah Bond got there. Okay? That's another thing. You got this guy over here talking about this. Everything else I just read you with the cancellation of that project that they had going on. You got Xbox content creators out here wilding for clout because they got nothing else to talk about. You know? Telling lies out there. You know what I'm saying? Telling lies. And this is why I can't get down with it. This is why I can't get down with shit like that. With those Xbox content creators. I can't get with it. Because they don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't care. If you are an Xbox content creator, you don't know what you're talking about. And you are a liar. Point blank, period. There's no other way to put it. All it is that you're trying to do is keep your YouTube channel afloat. That's all you're trying to do. That's all you're doing. Even when they hiked up the Game Pass price, you had Xbox content creators trying to clout chase, trying to give a reason why you should be okay with the price increasing because they got Fortnite Plus or whatever the fuck that shit is called. Excuse my language. You lying to the people. Who does that? Who does that, bro? At the end of the day, bro, Xbox will never learn. Because when you listen to an Xbox content creator, an Xbox fan, they talk about, pay attention, they talk about everything, every single thing, except the main attraction of the show. Prime time, 8 p.m. Prime time, which is the game. They cannot talk about the game, which is why we all here for. They could talk to you about everything else under the sun when it comes to Xbox. Talk to you about everything. The one thing that they don't talk to you, they cannot talk to you about are the video game, which is the number one reason why we're all here. Not for the hardware and all this talk, all these peripherals and all this shit. It's the games that got us here. Up to this point. That's why you see them trying to swerve around every conversation, everything. All their lives, all their videos, right? All their uploads, all their live shows, all that shit. Everything revolves about financials, hardware, he say, she say. That's all. Why? And around IHOP. Partnering up with IHOP. If you know, you know. But I got on his ass, hard body. Okay? He didn't want to smoke. They talk about everything except the game. Xbox still doesn't understand, bro. None of this is gonna matter. Project Helix, all this shit, none of this shit is gonna matter. It's about the game. They all got the same game. They got no hype to them. All you got is the big three. And one of the big three happens to be a racing game, which is fine. Right? It's fine. But it's still a racing game, bro. That appeals to a certain audience. Not to everybody. Like, well, let me take that back. Because PlayStation guys are going ahead and Forza Horizon 5 sold 5 million copies over there on PlayStation. Let me take that back. Went up in there and spent $100 on a 5-year-old game. Let me take that statement back. Okay, outside of the big three, got nothing. And all their games, where's the excitement games at? Where's the games that keep you on your toes? Like, what? Everything is so slow paced. That's what I noticed about Xbox game, bro. Everything is over here, yeah. Everything is like RPGs and fucking like Fable, right? RPG, and you gotta walk around towns and shit like that. Not again, slow paced. Avowed, the same thing. What else? What the hell what else they come in? State of Decay, another one. Survival. You know, you gotta pace yourself, do this and that. Bro, where the action at? Like, what's up? Where the action at? Put some pep in them fucking games, bro. Everything is so slow. Skyrim, fucking Oblivion, fucking all these games, bro. It's like the same thing. Where your Returnals at, bro? Like, I'm trying to move, my brother. You keep talking about this, the most powerful hardware out there. Where are them games at? Where's your Spider-Man at? What Blade? Where the hell is Blade at? Where's Blade at? Fucking Starfield, another trash ass game. Just walking around, bunch of planets, not doing a damn thing. Another slow ass game that you gotta pace yourself, go into the game like a slow burn. That's another one. Deathloop, another trash ass game. The vampire game, another trash ass game. So, nobody around. What's going on here? Brother. Like, hello? Everything is an RPG. Everything is slow paced. Everything is like, you gotta learn how to. No, my brother. I'm trying to go at some point. The fuck? The only time you telling me the only time I'm able to go is when I play Forza because it's a damn racing game and I can go fast. That's the only time. Even flight sim, fucking flying game that you gotta take your sweet ass time. I mean, my goodness. Where's your Wolverines at? Like, where's your Ratchet and Clanks at? Your Returnals. Your Spider-Mans. Like, bro, you gotta switch it up. You gotta do something, bro. Anyways, that's the message I have for Xbox. Okay? It's about the games. All this shit is a distraction. That's all it is. And that's the sad reality of these content creators. Of these Xbox content creators. all they cause is distraction, and they shy away from the main topic here, which are the games. That's it. Cause they got nothing else to talk about. They got nothing else to talk about. So they gotta go and talk about everything else that's happening out there. Every single thing. That shit's trash. That shit is trash. Like, honestly, like, it's trash. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, real quick, right? Before I jump into the next major topic that I have here. This guy wrote a thread. I'm not going to read all this, but apparently he's trying to say like there won't be a GDC next year. Okay? If you see here, he goes down the history, talks about everything. Now, you know, as we get into the GDC, he was saying that there was a bunch of what you call those, like booths at the GDC. A lot of them was empty. So not a lot of, you know. Also, right, as I'm telling you all this, a bunch of people canceled their GDC appearance this year, right? Kojima, not X, why they put Xbox here? PlayStation, Bungie, EA, DICE, Riot Games, Double Fine, a bunch of other people canceled their GDC appearance. Okay, so this is what he's talking about here. So I just wanted to let y'all know that this is like floating in the air. They might not be a GDC. Gonna have to wait and see about that. He said here real quick that the next year is going to be the most disruptive the game business has ever seen. Roblox is going to further mature as a platform. And I've seen so many incredible AI tools come into the space that will do AI-based animation, video to see in the engine, PBR tools, coding, right? Then he says, take a look at Epic's acquisition. I cannot think of any new game tech that isn't AI. And the current philosophy of both the attendees, based on the GDC survey that comes out of each year, plus the organization running the show in general, is AI hostile. So I don't see why anyone who has any new AI wares show off would want to pay for the booth or to talk to do. So that's that. Okay. I want to put that out there. Okay. 420, what's good, brother? If I can, you can. What's good, my brother? What's happening with you, bro? I've been catching some of your lives, by the way, brother. So I just want to put this out there, right? So just so y'all can know what's going on and shit like that. Let's see it, right? That's next year. We don't gotta worry about that right now, okay? But let's continue on to the next major topic here, because this goes hand in hand with what I've been saying about PlayStation, right? What I want PlayStation to do, which is ultimately, you know, create a PC launcher where I can just play my PlayStation games right here. You're not losing a customer, right? You're taking the games off Steam. You're creating your own launcher here. With PlayStation, I got to put in my PSN account and everything. You're not losing a customer, right? You have great deals, just like Steam, right? If you happen to have that deal that certain month, and let's say, or whatever, what you call it? Like The Witcher, right? The Witcher, just put it out there. If you got The Witcher on a deal for that month, and it's $40, and then you go to Steam and they sell it for $70, guess where I'm gonna buy the damn Crimson Desert game? On the PlayStation launcher. I'm gonna play that shit right there. PlayStation has great deals, just like Steam, all the time. Not just like Steam. It's that Steam has a bunch of PC games. That's what it is. But PlayStation has a lot of deals each month. So this goes hand in hand with that. Okay. Let me take you over here now to let you know how much PC gaming is dominating the space. Okay? Dominating. And which is what I told ya is not good for PlayStation to back out of PC. I understand why they're doing it, and it's because they're trying to sell you a PS6. Right? You need some sort of exclusivity to let the people know, only on PS6. And mind you, most people haven't even made their way to PS5. So how are you going to sell PS6? Right? So, and I'm talking about like the PS4 gamers and shit like that. They had to send them a message letting them know, yo, time to upgrade, man. Like, what you doing? So, PC gaming is dominating and is reshaping the industry. Okay? Let me tell you something, right? Read that? Bang, right there. Y'all can read it. In the last few years, especially post-COVID, we've seen a massive rise in the number of people gaming on PC platforms. It has become something of a paradigm shift, with more people adopting a PC-driven setup than a console-backed one, which has led to both positive and negative trends surfacing. Okay. This is talking about the new 80-page report published by Newzoo. Okay. It was confirmed in no unclear terms that PC is fast becoming the most dominant force in the business. By 2028, it'll be making more money than console platforms. It already has far more players and is driving the emergence of new monetization models that are too lucrative for anyone to ignore. Now, if you're ignoring PC in 2026, doing it wrong. Newzoo's new report revealed an interesting nugget of information. Using the data available, it has been estimated that by 2028, PC revenue will surpass console revenue in every way, with the latter relying on blockbuster releases to firm up its earning potential. The growth will be led by Asian expansion, a growth share of PC distribution amongst Gen Z and Gen Alpha gamers, higher average selling prices, and Valve's ecosystem expanding to include more hardware. It doesn't end there. Okay. By 2028, PC could surpass 1 billion players, while console platforms will lag behind with just 688 million globally. Right now, the PC player base is floating around 966 million, which puts consoles to shame already. But it'll explode over the next few years given the expected trends. Okay? And this is the thing right here. PC is up here, console is down here. Okay? This is where they at. Okay? It's worth pointing out that both of them are dwarfed by the number of players enjoying mobile-based games, but that's the topic for another day. Newzoo also drew attention to an emerging trend that's seeing $30 to $50 games store at launch, noting that sub-$30 games are thriving on PC space especially. The dominance of breakout indie games constantly boosts PC performance in that respect. It was noted that a painful trend still exists on consoles. The lion's share of all money made goes to the top 20 games in the ecosystem, but in the PC space, more than half of all the revenue is attributed to games beyond that ranking. We're also seeing a structural decline of AAA-driven genres, no big secret, in 2026. It's also damning. It's also a damning fact that PC is supporting the industry on mighty shoulders. Between 2024 and 2025, playtime dropped on Xbox by 3% and PlayStation by 4%. But PC saw a 3% increase as it soaks up the majority market share. Let me see if there's more to this article. This is another graph here, okay? So what's holding the players in the PC space then? Newzoo revealed that Roblox, Counter-Strike 2, and League of Legends are in the top spots for players. They're followed by Minecraft, Fortnite, Dota 2, and Valorant. Beyond that, it's World of Warcraft, Sims 4, Call of Duty, and Escape from Tarkov. That being said, the growth isn't just coming from premium titles. In major markets, PC's free-to-play revenue is soaring, almost doubling that of PlayStation and Xbox games. Games like League of Legends and Counter-Strike will always keep that figure high, though. Okay, so that's basically what they're trying to say, which is what the equivalent as if you look at console, what's always at the top: Call of Duty, Madden, FIFA, Grand Theft Auto, what else? The same shit every year is the same thing. So it's the same thing over here on PC as well. Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike is gonna be always at the top, right? But when the premium games come out, when the games are somewhere, where is it? Between the $30 and $50 range, they tend to sell and they tend to go big. With the latest example, Slay the Spire 2, right? Concurrent player of 500,000. Are you understanding? You understanding that? On Steam, it had a concurrent player base of 500,000 players, bro. Okay? So keep that in mind. But anyways, the whole point of this, PC is dominating the whole shit. Is by the year 2028, 2030, forget about it. That shit's gonna go through the roof. Why is PlayStation trying to leave that space? I don't understand. I don't get it. For 1 second, I do not get it. You know what I'm saying? Put the damn launcher and come out with the game day and date on the launcher on PC. If console gamers saying that they don't care, right? As long as it's in the PlayStation family, right? It's in the PlayStation family, right? I'm still buying the game day one. I'm still giving the money to PlayStation. They're getting 100% of that sale because I'm not buying it on Steam. I'm buying it on PlayStation, the PlayStation Store. I'm still going to be in the PlayStation Store. I will look at all your games, all your sales that you might have, whatever the case may be. I'm still giving you the money. I don't get it. The $50 games, $60 game. You see games like Sarrow's Returnal, those should be coming down to like $60, bro. Try to get as many people in the door. All these smaller titles, you got to try to get people in the door. You telling me if Sarrow's don't come out, you know, $49.99, that more people will gravitate to it and actually give it a shot? I do. I think so. But it's just crazy, especially with the budgets that they're giving their games nowadays. They're not trying to do the whole, you know, 250 million budgets anymore, 200 million and shit like that. Look at Yote. Look at Yote. Another $60 million budget. And it sold well. So think about the profit. Now think about if you would have had that on the PlayStation launcher day one. You sold 3 million. Leaving out the PlayStation community out there, right? Could easily probably had another 4 million copies sold on top of that. Instead of selling 3 million, Yote could have sold potentially 8 million. Now, doesn't that 8 million sound better to investors? To the shareholders? Yeah, I think it does. Tell them, look, we invested in a PC. We tested out Ghost of Yote day one, day and date. Took the game on, we didn't put it on Steam. Everybody signed up. Everybody that has a PlayStation, they signed their PSN. They bought it. We sold 4 million copies on PC alone of Yote, plus the 3 that we sold on console. Imagine what God of War will do. Imagine what The Last of Us will do. I don't for 1 second understand what the talk is about PlayStation leaving. Again, at the end of the day, it's still a rumor at the end of the day, right? Because PlayStation hasn't come out and said it. Yeah, Jason Schreier wrote the article and all that. It should be a done deal, but it's still rumors. It's still a rumor. So we still gotta wait. But I just needed to show you this, right? I just needed to show you this because it's everything I've been saying. It's right here in front of your face. In front of your face. PlayStation down 4%, Xbox down 3%, PC up 3%. I don't know what to tell you. What you want me to say? What? Y'all gonna think I'm bugging out. and listen. PlayStation better not back out of PC. Like I said, you are not entitled. You are not supposed to be buying every single first-party game that comes out from PlayStation. Just for you to be able to say you're a fan of PlayStation, support PlayStation. You shouldn't be able to have to buy every single party game. So what does that mean? That breaks down each audience. So people that don't like roguelikes and things like that are not going to be attracted to Arrows or Returnal. I don't expect you to buy Saros even if you don't like roguelike games. Just so you can say, oh, but I gave my money. I supported it. Shouldn't be doing that. You don't need to support nothing. Buy the game that you want to buy, that you see, you look, you like what you see, want to give it a shot. That's the game that you should buy. Not because PlayStation put it out, so I gotta buy it. So I could be known as a supporter. You don't need to do none of that. These people are running a business over there. They're running a business. They want your money at the end of the day. You don't matter to them. Your money matters. That's all it is. So why do you need to come out here and try to spend and buy every single player game that they put out? So you could have a talk around town up in here. I bought it. Me. Raise your hand if you. I bought it. I supported it. So you can have some cook. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? Like, who you trying to impress here? Buy the game that you want to buy. Right? If you go in with that mentality, for every single game that comes out from PlayStation, that cuts down the audience. I don't like Saros because I don't like action like roguelike games. I don't want to die and start from the beginning. I'm not doing that. So you know what? Not getting my money. That's not my type of game. So that's just you. A bunch of other people could be feeling Souls-like games. I'm not a Souls guy. I don't like those games. The same thing. The ones that are mainly attracted to the masses are action adventure. You know, like your Spider-Mans and you know, your Uncharted's, your Last of Us. You know, games like that. But when you start talking about, you know, the niche genres like the Souls, like the action, the roguelikes, the turn-based, you alluding to, you're cutting off a lot of the audience. So the only way to try to appeal to more people, those type of genres like Souls and roguelikes, try to push it elsewhere. Elsewhere being what? The space that's dominating the gaming industry, which is PC. More and more people are building PCs, buying PCs and every day. Even if it's cheap. Not cheap. Even if it's you know, old GPUs and things like that. More people are making their way over. And that's it. Maybe you have like 1 million people on PC that like roguelikes. That's 1 million sales right there that you're leaving on the table. But I just needed to show y'all this. Okay? I needed to show y'all this. So you'll be aware happening on. Okay? Be aware. I might be thinking I'll just be out here just talking like whatever. Like I'll be capping up. Down 3. Down 4%. Up. By the year 2028, 2028, there will be over 1 billion players on PC. While console is sitting at 608 globally. Okay. Y'all let me know how y'all. Let me know. And just in case, all right, these are more like rapid fire topics here. Resident Evil has now crossed over 6 million copies sold. Capcom comes out and says that the majority of their sales are not coming from PC. It's no longer on console. We don't know the full breakdown of this. Okay? Know the full breakdown of these sales. But what are we gonna say about these sales? How much you think bought it on Steam? How much you think bought it on console? Well, what we doing? We splitting up in here 3 and 3. That's what we doing. On split sales here 3 and 3. That's what we thinking. Or we gonna go with what Capcom said, that the majority of their sales are not coming from PC. So this is maybe a 4-2 split. We say that? Who knows? Shout out to Capcom. I'm towards the end of this game. I'm about to finish it. If I don't finish it today, I'm gonna finish it. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it on like the finale. I don't know. I might. But if I do, I'll be over on Twitch. All right. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch. Okay. So yeah, shout outs to Capcom. Also, pay attention. Battle Royale games took a big dive in 2025. I should have spoke about this after the chart. Despite the same legacy live service franchise dominating playing time, okay? So real quick, this is another report from Newzoo as well. Here. So playtime for Battle Royales dropped 27% in 2025 compared to 20. While shooters to a not insignificant 5% dip, 5 compared to 20. Sandbox games, however, saw a major increase in 2025. rising 35% in playtime compared to last year, to 2024, excuse me. With a lot of that driven by the success of Roblox. The report, remember, they said also GDC thing not happening next year. That they see Roblox, by the next year, be maturing as a platform, it'd be taking like an uptick. So this is another chart that they showed here. Battle Royale, like you see down here in the bottom, down 27%. People sick and tired of them. They sick and tired of them. You know what I'm saying? Just make a good game. This is what I don't understand. There's a trend. Everybody wants to chase it and everybody wants to do it, right? That's what's happening right now with Marathon. Marathon saw a trend. It was an extraction shooter trend. They saw the popularity of Tarkov. A bunch of other extraction. Then Arc Raider comes out, blows up. And then here we are. Okay. It's gonna happen with extraction shooters as well. That trend is gonna start to die out. Get tired of it. Too much of a grind. It's when you in games like that, your focus level has to be at 100. So a lot of people might not like that. You gotta be fully focused compared to a Call of Duty. I could be like this. I could look this way. If I die, is whatever, because I'm coming back. When the round ends, I'm gonna get the XP that I got. I'm gonna level up the gun. Whatever. I could be eating. I could do whatever I want playing a game like Call of Duty. When you playing an extraction like Marathon, you gotta be like this. Now, hold on, not right now. Your food right here getting cold, you like this. Nope, I can't touch it until I'm extracted out of this map. I can't do anything. Mentally, people don't want that. So you're gonna start to see a dip in that. But anyway, this is it right here. Sandbox right here, up 36. Even the shooter, bro, is down 5%. Right? Even the shooter is down 5%. Sports is the same. Stayed even, okay? So that's just another thing right there I wanted to show y'all. Battle Royale games, it's happening, bro. It's happening, okay? People getting tired of them. Come out with something, not even, just come out with a good game. Come out with a good game. And I don't understand a lot of these developers. It's like the situation you saw with the what you call it? Just spoke about it. That damn game. Find it for you. Just finished talking about it. This guy. Overwatch. Basically, when Blizzard told him, your job is to make us the most money as possible. If the game fails, or if you don't make this much money by this time, it's on you. And we're going to fire all these people right here, and we're going to tell them it's your fault. They out for your money. They out, and PlayStation did the same thing. What do you think PlayStation doing? 12 live service games. What you think they trying to do? It's the same thing. Get the most money out of these people. That's your job. Instead of focusing, just creating a great game. And I told y'all this already. Any new IP that they bring to the table as Sony Interactive Entertainment needs to be paired up with some sort of show or movie potential next to it. If it don't make sense in that regard, they're gonna take it off the table. Yo, get that shit out my face. Go get out my office and close the door behind you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's happening. You know what that does? It takes the creativity away. Because now you gotta try to build a game that's gonna fit well with TV and cinema. Yeah, they told that to their developers. Yo, Lazy, what's good, brother? They told that to their developers. So, that is, okay? Now let me know how y'all feel about that one. I think I'm cooking to this. Am I right? I think I'm cooking to this. Anyways, we're going to keep moving. The Steam Machine requirements, I don't know if we spoke about this, but it's targeting a native 1080p resolution with a 30 frame per second gameplay, okay? Supporting 4K gameplay at 60 frames per second was with FSR. So this is natively 1080p, okay? That's what it's targeting. Of course, it's gonna have an upscaler, okay? It's gonna have an upscaler. Gonna bring it up to 4K and all that stuff, okay? Steam Machine verified is right here. All deck verified games are verified. Same input expectations as deck. 30 frames at 1080p natively verified. 6 times the Steam Deck. Not testing display resolution or legibility. Updated API to detect hardware. Okay. That's it right there. And that's all I got for you. Okay. I'm not sure who's interested in the Steam box, Steam Machine. They did test it out at GDC, and the shit is like, no lie, bro. The shit gotta be like the size of this case. No lie, that shit was like this. So it's a really small device. It's tiny. Like if you set it up in your living room, that's just gonna just fit right there, a little small box. And remember, you could change this plate and put whatever you want on it. You're gonna have custom plates and all that. Change. Has a light bar down here. So it's gonna be sitting nice right there in your living room. If you are interested. I'm not sure if they spoke about any type of performance. Actually played it over there. But I'll look for it some other time. And if they did, I'll show. Also, let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. At GDC, this happened as well. Saying that they were stressed developers admitting that optimization is now a focal point for studios due to ongoing RAM crisis. Buy the game that you want to buy. Stop trying to ride for these companies. I get that you're trying to be console warring out there. Stop doing it. Buy what you want to buy. You think a game on that other platform that you've been hating on is good, you want to buy it and enjoy the game. Because you see what I'm talking about? They don't care.
At Super West Super Chatted $6.64. What the difference between the Steam box and the Wi-Fi box?
Right? Shout out to my brother Michael West dropping that 5 bomb. I don't know why I can't hear the bomb in my ear. I'm pressing the button. Hopefully y'all can hear it. And if you do, that's all that matters, okay? Appreciate that, Mike. What's the difference between the Steam box and a Wi-Fi box? What do you mean? Brother, you good? What do you mean, what's the difference? Y'all can hear it? I bet. Appreciate that, brother. Come on, Mike. Mike is crazy, man. Appreciate that, my brother. Check this out. As AAA games have evolved, reliance on higher-end system resources have been quite apparent. Unfortunately, most of this happened because studios haven't kept up with game optimization and instead have focused on chasing ultra-realistic visuals. Okay? AKA Mind's Eye, okay? It's shit like that. And a bunch of other games, right? However, a new report shows that current memory crisis had many developers talking about optimization at GDC. They argue that games can no longer sell well unless they are highly optimized, as many users can't afford the expensive high-end rigs required for AAA games, aka PC players. Listen, if it's one thing you got to give PC gamers, is that they don't take no BS. They don't take no BS, bro. They see that shit not optimized and shit. I ain't buying it. And what I love about Steam is that you get a 2-hour grace period before you could get your refund. You could even try it. Let me see if this game is really not optimized like they say. Try it. An hour and a half into it, this shit is trash. Refund. Get that. You get that money back like this. No questions asked. It's under 2 hours. Here you go. Anyways, quote, I agree. Let's fucking optimize games. We've been letting cool technical work slide for so long, they don't look that much better. As Zero Parades writer, Sim Cosmos Sin Ame. Not sure I'm pronouncing his name. There was a constant stress present among industry professionals, as developers can no longer assume gamers will keep up with increasing system requirements at the same pace as before. Quote, if you're asking people to suddenly pay more for their systems, that's fewer games they can purchase. So it does change some of the conversations on how we have to approach our price point. Marketing professional. Now, remember when I was bigging up the Xbox Series S for making for making Battlefield the game that it is today. Because what did the developers say? If it wasn't for the Series S, the game would not be as well optimized as it is. If it wasn't for that Series S making us work, because we had to try to figure out why this was happening, why that was happening, and when they finally figured it out, they said, my goodness, crack the code, people. This is going to be one of the greatest optimized games out there. I mean, look at this thing. Game comes out, breaking records. Everybody not glazing, excuse me, sorry. Everybody you know, letting their voices be heard of how well of an optimized game that was, from PC to consoles, from the high end PC to the lowest. Everybody. Why? Because the developers had to work. Crimson Desert is up next. As far as we know right now, those specs, what we're seeing, even the 20 series card is going to be able to run this game. You have to wait till the game comes out, right? To get like official, you know, confirmation, like official. But Pearl Abyss, as far as the PC goes, they putting in work. It's a very well optimized game. I can't say that much about console because I'm not going to talk about something I haven't seen. And we're going to get to that in just like a couple minutes. Right? But this is a good thing. Okay? This is a good thing. That's why you cannot keep telling people, oh, you're broke because they're playing on a Series S, because they're playing on a lower end PC. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you broke. You playing on that PC. That PC is not as powerful as a PS5 Pro. Why are you playing on a Series S? Yeah. Because at least they're not like us that just go ahead and buy whatever's out there at whatever price. Because if they were like us, games will be $100 right now, standard. Consoles would have been at $1,000. But they know. The majority of people are still on the PS4. They know. The majority of people also, a lot of them are still on the Xbox One. They know. The service that Steam takes every year, what comes back as the most popular GPU? The 3060. They know. They know. It don't matter what game they throw at them. They're not moving. Want to sell your game? That game needs to be optimized for my 3060. If it ain't, get it out my face. Or the same thing with Borderlands. Even though it went on to sell well, but it could have sold way better. Had the conversations been positive around it, it could have sold way better. But they know. They see all these things happening. They have all these information. They collect all the data. The people on them 3060s, PS4, they not budging. They're not budging. So, what is left to do? We got to cater to you. I have to optimize my game so that you on your 3060 will be able to run the game. So you can give me your money. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. I gotta make this well for you. I can have your money. That's all I want from you. That's the companies talking. All I want is your money. What can I do? Optimize your damn game for my 36. But somehow people see that as a bad thing, that they're still running on those GPUs. They're still playing on a Series S. Shit like that. We should be applauding them. Matter of fact, I'm dropping a bomb for them. The game is fully playable on a 1660. My good, I'm dropping another bomb for that. So what are we doing here? Shout outs to them. Shout outs to everybody who stand on business. Okay. Shout outs for you know, making these people actually have to work. Get your ass in there and work. It should not be harder in today's world to make a game. It should be easier. Okay? Technology, you have everything at your fingertips. It should be easier to make a game. You shouldn't have to be going through all this. But what happens? Get all the tools when you have all this at your disposal. Get lazy. Put it. Let that do the job. There it is. Instead of back in the day when you had to be like, John, did you crack the code for V45? Not yet. Not yet, Billy, but I'm getting there. Anyways, that's that, okay? Just letting y'all know what's happening out there. Also, we're going to keep moving here, people. What do I have here? What's this? Oh, no, this has nothing. Okay, what is this I have here? Okay, so getting to Crimson Desert. No PS5 footage of Crimson Desert before release as confirmed by John from Digital Foundry. FYI. Okay? FYI. In case you didn't know. S5 Pro footage that was on Crimson Desert's video, Digital Foundry, was tested on a console that was given to Digital Foundry by Pearl Abyss with the game pre-installed on it. So they don't have a key to install it. 5. They don't know what the game is looking like on PS5 on the base. So my advice to you console gamers, okay? Don't pre-order the game. Don't pre-order the game. Wait until the game officially comes out. Wait to see the review on it, to see how it's running, and then make your decision. As you know, PlayStation's refund policy is straight trash. Trash. Happen to download that game by the way, and pre-download the game tomorrow. Okay?
At Super West Super chatted $2.66. A scanned mind I 2.0. Are we good?
Like the majority of you are going to do. Once you do that, guess what? Try to ask for a refund. PlayStation gonna come back to you. Nah, you already installed it into your console. That's not refundable. You're done. So don't do it. Yo, Mike, I appreciate that, my brother. You on a roll, bro. Mike. Oh, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Mike, man. Out there in the UK. Appreciate you, bro. Scam Mind's Eye 2.0. Are we good? Yo, are you good, brother? Oh, snap. Are you good, brother, or what? Oh, snap. Crazy. Anyways, I'm just letting you know that, okay? If you're on console, do not buy it. But you know what? You know what the problem is? Let me show you what the problem is, right? Because as I tell you this, hold up. Right? As I tell you this right now, This is the issue. And this is what I just finished telling you about the whole, optimization and, the developers being stressed out and all that, this, that, and the third, making them work, blah, 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 right? We have not seen footage on base PS5, which is the majority. When you compare it to the PS5 Pro, more people have a base PS5 than the Pro, okay? Out in the world. So, people have not seen footage of nothing. And then you look at this. It's what I'm talking about. Gonna get it. Number one pre-order. Gonna get the game. Gonna install it. Ain't no refund. You're done. You're done. I'm telling you, people see all this. These developers, these companies, they see all this. They know that they haven't put out a game out footage for the base PS5. They know all that. You think they don't know? They know they send a pre-installed game to Digital Foundry. They didn't just send them a code. They send them a whole PS5 Pro console to their house with the game installed in it. They know that. And they know that it's still number one on Amazon pre-order. They know that. Meaning what? I don't care. They don't care. Put the damn game out there. Does it look good? Put it out. They're going to buy it. They'll fall for it. If it does end up crashing and burning, they're going to have to deal with that. But they got their money. But at the end of the day, they see the numbers. They don't care. They don't care. Also, I think I heard, who was it that I heard? Reforge. Also, I heard Reforge saying, that they have footage out on the PlayStation channel, on YouTube, this, that, and the third, like blaming Pearl Abyss, like if it's their fault. It clearly says footage captured on PC. Does it right there? It's right there. They're not hiding it. It's right there. Now, PlayStation, knowing that this game is coming out on their platform, they have a right to tell Pearl Abyss, nah, we're not putting that shit. Do you have a console version as well that we could show our fans? Nah, not yet. So we're not putting your demo on my YouTube channel. PlayStation has every right to do that. They can do that. You know what? We're not for the fans. We're not doing all that. Put the damn game on my YouTube channel, man. Let's see how many views we get on that bitch. Let's see how many pre-orders we get on that PlayStation store. I'll put it up in there, Pearl Abyss. Don't worry about it. They'll eat it up. Don't worry about it. They'll eat it up. They'll buy the damn. Because they're going to envision the game looking somewhat similar to what they're seeing in that PC. They're going to try to envision it on the Pro. Put it there. I bet. Here. 30 minutes PC footage gameplay. Here you go. Take that. So whose fault really is it? Who? I would like to know. I would like to know. I mean, they're seeing shit like this. I mean, you looking at footage like this, people. Look at this. What a thing of we have here. I mean, look at this thing. This is PC footage, by the way. I mean, look at how the water just wraps around that rock. Did you see that? It just hugs it. Look. Look at this. Look. Saw that? Saw that? Everything is up on cinematic. Look at that. So, console gamers are envisioning that same situation. Anyways, that's what I got. Let me see before I continue showing y'all that. Keep in mind, if you are getting this game real quick, these are the times right here, okay? So, New York Eastern time is going to be preload tomorrow. March 19th, the official release is 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's 10 p.m. No, you 11 p.m. 7 p.m. your time. And yeah, just look at that. So be ready for that. Be on the lookout for that. Let me see if I got anything else for y'all real quick. I think that's it. Crimson Desert Platinum Trophy information. So there's a total of 35 trophies that to get the platinum, okay? What else is out here? I think that's about it. That's all the topics I have for y'all. Get to the. I was like picking. Crimson Desert will use PSSR 2.0 PS5 Pro at launch. I don't know if that helps. That's that. Starting today, PSSR is rolling out the upgraded PSSR 2.0 for all these games here. Have a video for them? Let me show you the list of games. I have to read all this to learn list. Whatever. Let me click. Okay. The original PSSRs on the left. The upgraded PSSR 2.0 is on the. If I could move myself. Okay, here we go. So you can see it clearly. There it is. PSSR on the right, hold on the left. Choice is yours. So, there's a bunch of list of games that will be upgraded. Silent Hill F, as we see there. Dragon Age the Veilguard as well. Okay. Alan Wake 2. Control. Hellblade 2. Another one. Rebirth. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is another one. Neo 3. Another one. And Rise of the Ronin as well. So Neo 3 and Rise of the Ronin. In addition, Requiem, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Dragon's Dogma 2 also received. The upgrade of PSSR is fully integrated with the PS5 system software update, which begins rolling out in phases starting on March 16, which is today, 10 p.m. Pacific. That'll be 1 a.m. Eastern. Basically tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna start rolling. In addition to the titles above, Crimson Desert also used, and Assassin's Creed Shadows, Cyberpunk 2077 also receive a patch. Okay, and this is how you got to do it right here. Enhance PSSR image quality. You got to turn that on. Okay? Turn that on. Be that. Boom. That's it, people. That's the show for today. Because pull up a couple trailers. Gonna chill for a few. And we out of here, people. Appreciate y'all being here. Know what I mean? I think I cooked today. I don't know. What I think? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You heard? This. All right. Couple trailers, man. Let's get it popping. Get it popping. Let's get it. What's the word out there? Appreciate y'all. Yup. In here. I'm in there 6 p.m. sharp. Facts. I will be streaming it, by the way. Over there on Twitch. So, if y'all don't follow me on Twitch, let me give y'all my channel real quick. Go over there and give a follow. We'll be streaming Crimson Desert day 1. I might finish Resident Evil on stream. I should be I'm at the end already. I probably have another 3 hours to go. And yeah. There's more news and things like that. Come back here. And we discuss right here. You're gonna be there. I appreciate that, Mike. Shout out to my brother Mike, man. One of the realest out here, man. Facts. Facts. Let's get it. You're not buying it, Mike? That's crazy, bro. Yo, but you say you like Kingdom Come, bro. You like KCD too, bro. Yo, Mike is crazy, bro. Mike is crazy. Haven't played it for a year and a half now. There's a dragon and a jetpack. Brother, what I'm saying, bro, gonna be flying a dragon. Are we good up in here? Or like, what's going on? Like, we that ass? Like, for real, we that ass? We gonna be on a jetpack? Are we that ass? Flying over the waters with the jetpack, watching the flame just splash all over the water behind you. You like that, and then just zoom up. We that ass? Fly up to the city that's in the skies, because you know there's a whole other city right in the cloud. Doing that shit with the dragon, spitting flame out on the water as you flying right over it, and then the boom, just zoom up, go crazy. Are we that ass? Or maybe like getting into that little rope, that circle, that little robot. That shit is fire. That shit sound good to me. Jeez. And that's not even everything. I'm gonna be able to do a suplex. You know? You be out there RKO. You could probably do the sweet chin music. For all we know. For all I know. You probably do the Stone Cold Stunner up in here. You imagine that? Doing the Stone Cold Stunner, kicking them. Boom. Oh. You imagine that? You could slingshot your way through the town. Wrap your way around the tree and just swing yourself and fly off. As you're in the air, you open up your wings. Are we that ass? Fighting these big ass monsters like Shadow of the Colossus. You land on them. Bang, bang, bang. That ass. Be out here riding on a bear. We'll be out here riding on horses. By the way, you could I don't know if you know that, but you could drift the horse as you're riding fast. And if you want to turn, the horse has drifting. Are we dead ass? So picture that you're going fast. I'm telling you, bro, this game got the potential to be one of the greatest games ever. It has the potential. Is there blood in the game? I don't know. Good question. I haven't even bothered to look for it. Did they take out the particle effects? I don't know. I don't know. Your hype is at 10, bro. Mine is at 2. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. A bunch of mini games you're going to be able to do. All the magic that's in the game. Spider-Man trailer this Wednesday. That's whatever. Spider-Man trailer, movie trailer, just whatever. I don't think he's the right Spider-Man. I don't think Tom Holland does a good job at being Spider-Man, at being Peter Parker. I'll be hype if they made an open world WWE game. Nah, I'm good. Good on that, bro. That joint about to be heat. Crazy. Gifted, you saw MBJ win Best Actor yesterday? Nah, I didn't see that. Also, he won it? I don't even know who was he going up against. I don't know who else was there. I mean, oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, so shout out to my boy Bill Coon. Okay. Shout out to my boy Bill Coon. I mean, pull up my boy Bill. So tomorrow, I remember, like I told ya, when Bill Coon put something out, this is somebody that when he says something, like as far as in the rumor mill area goes, that I'll be like, oh yeah, it's happening. So tomorrow, we should be getting the official reveal of Starfield coming to PlayStation. Okay? Yeah, we should get a new Spider-Man after this. Tom Holland is trash. Like, get up out of here. Well, like, what are we talking about here? He's trash. Those movies been good because of everybody else that's around him. Not because of him. And because it's Spider-Man. Like, hello? Are we good? Or what? We good? Does Sony reboot the Spider-Man universe again? Oh, I don't know. Toby over Tom. Facts. Y'all sleeping on Tom? Not facts. Too good. Anyways, be on the lookout for this. This is gonna be revealed tomorrow, okay? Starfield, PS5. Shout out to Bill Coon. He's the one that be letting everybody know what's coming to PS Plus, like way before they even announce it and shit like that. I just rewatched his movies, bangers. Yeah, those old Spider-Man movies, classics, bro. Part 3, Part 1 and 2 though, yeah. Nobody looking out for Ashfield. Well, according to the composer of Starfield, he weren't ready for that game. He also failed to say that that game came out on Game Pass and that Xbox gamers don't buy games. He failed to say that. And he also failed to say that the game was trash. You good? Plus, Ruben looked for fake ass intergalactic leak. Oh shit, bro. Yo, Mike, did you try out that Ghost of Yote Legend mode or not yet? Bro, look at the water. Look at the water in this. Yo, Twitter is trash when it comes to showing video, bro. Bro, look at that. Well, what you were just playing? What come out first? Last of Us Season 3 or Intergalactic? When is Last of Us Season 3 supposed to? They haven't even started filming yet. Ah, not yet. Intergalactic. The Galactic's coming. By the way, shout out to Dan Thomas, a new subscriber. Appreciate you, my brother. And shout out to Tammy White, another new subscriber. Appreciate that. Let's get it. I don't know if y'all in here, but appreciate y'all, man. Drop a bomb for them. Let's get it. Molly clearly never seen a waterfall in real life. Facts. That shit look good. Feel me? Facts. Um, uh, so the new controllers right here. So this is all glossy right here. Whole thing right here. Brother, can you clean that controller before you... Are we good? How is this guy? I think I'm good. It will be weird. Yeah. Let's see, bro. Let's see what it's gonna be, man, cause still don't know shit. Look, this is how Directive 80 is gonna be. This game right here. You gotta choose what you wanna do. Save him or not. Shit. Oh, this is Directive 80. See? Save, abandon. Basically how the game... Did not see any bugs in Crimson Desert. Shouldn't. Let's hope that's the case. Hope that's the case. Did they cancel Until Dawn 2. No. No, yes. Ballistic Moon has been shut down. Did you know that? Did I tell you that or no? Ballistic Moon Studios has been shut down. I don't know if I told y'all that. You good? Maybe because the movie flopped. I don't know what happened. And there you have it. Until Dawn Remake Studio, Ballistic Moon has been shut down. Yep. How you feel about that? That's it right there. Shut down. Shut down. There it is, people. That's that. Anyways, that's the show, people. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for those who tuned in, who kept the chat alive. Shout out to my brother Mike for the donations today. Appreciate you, my brother. Let me close out this poll quick. Because you know we always got the haters. I mean, 56 said yes, 44 said no. 9 votes. Haters in the house. It's all good. I know how we do out here, man. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Click that link that's pinned at the top. It'll give you access to become an official sponsor for as low as 99 cents a month. My goodness. Let's get with it, people. Get with the times. It's $1. Okay. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I'll be gaming over there. And if there's anything else that pops up in the gaming news, things like that, we'll be right back here. And we'll go live or whatever it is. Okay. Keep it locked. It's your boy, the gifted one. Right? I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm